Imagine a GMC pickup that takes the bold personality of a modern truck and pushes it into extreme 6x6 territory. The 2026 GMC TerraMax 6x6 sounds like exactly that kind of machine, a massive, aggressive off-road truck designed to capture attention wherever it goes. Before getting into the details, it is important to note that the TerraMax 6x6 is not currently documented as an official GMC production model, so this article treats it as a concept or enthusiast-style vision rather than a confirmed factory vehicle. The first thing that would make a TerraMax 6x6 unforgettable is its six-wheel configuration. Instead of the traditional four wheels found on GMC pickups, a 6x6 layout adds another driven axle at the rear. That extra pair of wheels could dramatically change the truck's stance, traction potential, and overall presence, making it look closer to a specialized expedition vehicle than an ordinary pickup. From the front, the imagined 2026 GMC TerraMax 6x6 would need an extremely bold design. A wide grille, powerful LED lighting, muscular fenders, a high-riding suspension, and a heavy-duty bumper would give the truck an unmistakable road presence. The front end could combine GMC's modern design language with a rugged appearance created specifically for extreme terrain. The side profile would be even more impressive because of the additional rear axle. Three axles would stretch the truck's proportions and create a unique silhouette that few vehicles could match. Large all-terrain or mud-terrain tires would complement the design, while reinforced wheel arches could provide additional clearance for suspension movement and off-road driving. Off-road performance would be the biggest reason to build a truck like this. Six driven wheels could provide additional traction when one section of the vehicle encounters mud, loose sand, rocks, or steep terrain. However, the extra axle would also add weight, mechanical complexity, and rolling resistance, meaning the engineering would have to be carefully optimized. A serious 6x6 truck would also require a suspension system capable of handling extreme loads. Heavy-duty components, long travel suspension, reinforced axles, and carefully tuned dampers could help keep the truck stable when traveling across rough ground. Ground clearance would be another important advantage, allowing the vehicle to clear obstacles that could stop a conventional pickup. The powertrain would have to match the vehicle's enormous personality. If GMC ever developed such a machine, a high-output gasoline V8 or a powerful diesel engine could be considered depending on the intended purpose. GMC already has experience with powerful trucks, while the Sierra HD lineup demonstrates the brand's focus on serious towing and hauling capability. A modern version could also explore electrification. Electric motors provide instant torque, which can be extremely useful in off-road environments. In a hypothetical 6x6 electric setup, individual motors could potentially offer sophisticated traction management and precise power delivery. That could make the TerraMax concept particularly interesting for the future of extreme off-road vehicles. Inside the cabin, the TerraMax 6x6 would ideally combine ruggedness with premium GMC comfort. A large digital instrument display, modern infotainment system, smartphone connectivity, premium seating, and advanced driver assistance features could make long-distance journeys much more comfortable. The interior could also feature specialized controls for off-road driving. Drivers might benefit from selectable terrain modes, cameras showing the area around the vehicle, hill descent assistance, adjustable suspension settings, and detailed information about drivetrain performance. Such technology would make a huge 6x6 truck easier to control in difficult environments. Another major attraction would be towing and payload capability. A heavily engineered 6x6 platform could potentially be designed for serious work, although the additional weight of the third axle would have to be considered carefully. The exact towing and payload figures cannot be confirmed because there is no official production specification for a 2026 GMC TerraMax 6x6. The truck's rear section could be designed in several ways. GMC could theoretically create a conventional pickup bed, an extended utility platform, or even an expedition-style cargo area. A large bed combined with six-wheel traction would make the concept appealing to people who need to carry equipment into remote areas. Imagine this truck traveling through desert trails, muddy forests, rocky mountains, or deep snow. That is where the 6x6 configuration would create its strongest visual identity. It would not simply be another luxury pickup, it would represent an extreme approach to off-road mobility. The tires would play a critical role in such a vehicle. A 6x6 needs tires capable of handling the additional weight and delivering reliable traction across changing surfaces. Modern all-terrain and mud-terrain tires already provide aggressive tread patterns and strong off-road capability, but a dedicated six-wheel vehicle would require carefully selected sizes and load ratings. The chassis would also need substantial reinforcement. A 6x6 conversion or factory-built platform would place different stresses on the frame, drivetrain, suspension, and braking system. Engineers would have to ensure that all three axles work together smoothly while maintaining acceptable handling on paved roads. Despite its extreme appearance, road manners would still matter. A vehicle this large would need effective steering, braking, stability control, and electronic traction management. Good visibility would also be important because the long wheelbase and additional rear axle could make tight spaces more challenging. Fuel economy would probably not be the main reason someone chooses a TerraMax 6x6. 6 wheels, aggressive tires, heavy-duty hardware, and a powerful engine would naturally increase energy consumption. The focus would instead be on capability, durability, presence, and the ability to travel where ordinary vehicles may struggle. The styling could become one of the biggest selling points if GMC ever produced such a vehicle. Wide body proportions, black exterior trim, massive wheels, roof lighting, protective accessories, and a high ground clearance could create a dramatic appearance. A premium Denali-inspired version could even combine luxury with extreme off-road hardware. For enthusiasts, the idea of a GMC 6x6 is exciting because it represents something completely different from the normal pickup formula. The modern truck market already includes powerful heavy-duty models, but adding a third axle would place the vehicle in a much more specialized category. At the moment, viewers should treat claims about a confirmed 2026 GMC TerraMax 6x6 with caution because reliable official GMC documentation for a production model has not been established. The name may be used online for imagined designs, custom builds, or speculative content. That makes it especially important to distinguish concept visuals and rumors from confirmed GMC products. If GMC ever decided to turn the TerraMax 6x6 idea into a real production or limited edition vehicle, it could become one of the most visually dramatic trucks in the company's history. With six-wheel drive, extreme ground clearance, heavy-duty engineering, advanced technology, and unmistakable GMC styling, the concept has plenty of potential to capture the imagination of truck enthusiasts around the world.